Hi Samir, good evening. Hi Vivek, hi Charuta. I'll get you in few minutes now. Hi Kiara. Preeti, welcome. Hi Rupali. Hi Ramona. Neeraj, good evening. Nice to see you here. Long time. Waving back to all of you when I can, because once we start then it's hard to wave to everyone. So how's the lockdown doing for all of you? Aren't we getting a bit impatient now? Want to get out there and meet everyone. So I decided to drive out of home and go to the club on Sunday. Mumbai did look like a ghost town. It was nice, though it was very quiet, peaceful, easy to drive, and easy to drive back. Took me about 30 minutes. Yes, Neeraj, I won't get you started. Hi Amar, nice to see you here. So I'm planning to call these Wednesday evenings Wellness Wednesdays. What do you guys think? Good idea? If you guys like the idea, give me a thumbs up, no please. That'd be nice. Simply because I feel Sunday is more indulgence. So we had a chef last Sunday, Chef Jolly, who used to be our executive chef, and he's in London now. So hi Roxanne, and we talk about food, all the indulging kind of foods and whatever. And then on Wednesdays we talk about how we can stay fit and healthy and look after ourselves, look after our bodies, make sure we are working on our immunity. So I thought maybe we could call this call the Wednesdays Wednesday session Wellness Wednesdays. Yeah, Roxanne is endorsing that. Happy Wellness Wednesday. Yeah, that sounds nice. I'll take that. Hi Mummy, my mum is here as well. Hi Theo, nice to see you. And next Wednesday I'm planning to have our spa manager Ronak here to tell us how we can look after ourselves, and he'll give us some tips on how we can keep ourselves feeling good and look after those little aching muscles sometimes. Yeah, would that be a good idea? Yeah. When I ask you if it's a good idea, if it's good, give me a thumbs up. If it's not so good, you can do a thumbs down. Yeah. Oh yes, and on Sunday, this coming Sunday, I won't be here, and I hope that's okay. I wanted a Sunday break. So somebody else will be doing the Sunday evening at 5 p.m. and that's with a fabulous wine connoisseur, a lovely lady called Vanita Jain. You may have heard of her. We've had her at the club a couple of times, and she's going to talk about wines. So if you love wines and you enjoy wines, then she's going to be talking about wines. No, Roxanne, I'm not traveling. It's just that I'm a teetotaler, so I won't do that. I won't do the talk show as well as somebody else. So I decided to give somebody else a chance. Yes. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl is from Goa. A lovely Goa. I think I should drive to Goa. if this lockdown is not going to end for another 15 days to a month, I might as well sit in my car and go to Goa. So we'll wait for some more people to join in, and then I'll get Charu in. Hi Chef Thiru, nice to see you here. Welcome. Yes, that's good. Hello Mrs. Goel, nice to see you here. I'm so glad to see some of our members who I know for so many years, who've been members with us for a very, very long time. I'm so glad to see them here. Yeah, Charuta, that's right. I call her Charu in short. Yes. So those of you who are not members and who are joining us for the first time and who are probably even Charuta's friends, Charuta is a member of the club, and these sessions, these talk sessions which I do are on every Wednesday and Sunday. Wednesdays we do things on wellness, and on Sundays we do things on lifestyle, food, wine, maybe somebody from the business community, from the media. So I try my very best to keep you all entertained, with some infotainment if I'm doing a good job. I know, probably I am. Mr. Mishra, welcome. Hi Sandeep, really nice to see you here. And Dimple, lovely. How's Jitain? Hi Nitish. Hello Lakshmi. So I think without much ado, we'll get Charuta on. It's 5:06. And I would like to give her as much as time, because whenever we have a doctor on board, the session goes really very interesting, and we kind of touch the 1 hour button, and Instagram shuts off after 1 hour. So I have to be careful of that. Yeah, hi Chef Gaurav. Nice to see you here. So I'll get on to a few seconds. Charuta, I've just sent you a request to join me. There she is, the gorgeous Charuta. You're looking lovely.
Thank
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can, yes, very well.
I'm very unsure of this medium yet.
No, I
It's
think
the
you're
first
okay.
time.
So far, so good. So
Okay,
far, so
great,
good, yeah.
great.
Yeah, so we have people all signing in, and you heard me talking to myself.
Yeah, I'm
I,
seeing some of my friends also. They're very
are
curious
you,
to know
yeah.
what's going to happen. You know,
Yes.
your statement about for your eyes only, it's very exciting. People asking me
It
what's
is,
it
isn't it?
about.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to keep a little suspense, and then,
Yeah,
we actually tell people what it is all about. But if people know you're an ophthalmologist, it becomes very obvious what it's all about.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I have kind of lost count on which episode this one is, but I'm guessing it's the 10th one. If somebody is keeping track and if I've lost count, you can correct me. So I think it's the 10th, but I may be wrong. And yeah. So, Charu, tell me, you've been a member with us at the club since you were a teenager, right?
Yeah, since
If
the
I'm not
beginning, I
mistaken.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
since
Yeah.
the very beginning, yeah.
So, do you have some nice memories to tell us about? Maybe
Oh,
once
we
or
have
something that you remember?
lots of nice memories. Actually, my daughter's first birthday was celebrated at the club because we didn't want to have a big party,
Oh,
so we only had 10 people, and we celebrated at the club. And as you know, first birthdays go, she did have a little bit of a meltdown, but overall, she had a lot of fun. So very close
yes.
relatives, so that was fine. And then after that, I mean, we would not come to the club that often because we live in Villepale, so it gets. But since after the kids, we are very closely associated with the club, and
Yes.
you know, Dinesh Khanna and Ishi Khanna always have a smile for everybody, and now she's no more. But and we attended the kids' weddings and everything. So we have really
Yeah.
good memories of the club, and lots of parties also we've had
Yeah.
there as maybe 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think the connect with all of us is so nice there. I mean, I used to come up in the evenings by the poolside and then see you sitting by the poolside watching your daughter swim. And then, Charu and I used to have a nice chat about, I don't know what, we used to talk about anything and everything, isn't it, Charita?
Yeah, and everybody loves it there. I mean, it's a wonderful place, and even after so many years, it's still the same.
Yes,
It's great, and I know some of the servers and some of the staff there who have been there right from the beginning, and they
from the beginning,
recognize you.
yeah.
So it's like a community.
Yes, we've been blessed with a very good team and people who've been with us for a very long time. So it's really a blessing.
Right.
Yes. Yeah, so I want to say hi to some more people. Paramita, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. She's the lady from Global Spa. Mr. Bhushan Khanna, one of our members, always says present, miss. So present, accepted. Yes, so I think without much ado, shall we start, Charu? Because I'm trying to save as much as
Yes,
time for
of course, please.
all
Yeah.
the great knowledge you're going to impart to us
Yes, I'm
this
sure.
evening.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Yeah?
going to be useful because I get a lot of questions on this.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Right.
So let me formally welcome you.
Thank you.
So good evening, everyone, to this Wellness Wednesday, like I've rechristened it. Like I said, I have lost count, but I think it's the 10th one. And today we have with us the very lovely Dr. Charuta Manke, who's an ophthalmologist and comes from a family of doctors. Never have I met anyone before whose parents are doctors and siblings are doctors. So you are my first who I've ever met. So
Really, wow.
welcome, Charuta, and also
Thank you.
and also thank you for watching all the previous talk shows. I try and acknowledge everybody that comes in to watch the show, but I did see that you have
Yes,
watched
I
some of the
tried. Yeah.
previous. Yes. All right. So what I do is we have a conversation for some time, for about 30 minutes. And then the last 10 minutes, we throw it up to the audience to ask you questions.
Great.
And audience, if you could hold your questions till the end and you can type it down there in the comment box. And Charuta or I will pick it up at the end of the session and try and answer them. Is that okay, Charuta? Shall I start?
Great. Yes, please.
Yeah. Okay. Firstly, you have a great legacy with your surname, which you carry of your late father,
Yes.
Dr. Nitu Manke. How does that make you feel?
Well, first of all, it's amazing. I don't have to look for idols outside the house. My mother and father are such great idols for all of us that it's just a privilege to have in your house people who you can look up to, and they are gods to us. And I can say that for my sister and brother who are here also. And so I have seen, the height of celebrity, and I have seen the terror of walking through the thought when he suddenly passed away of losing the hospital and maybe even losing our home because of the death. And then so now no longer is it Manke Hospital, but it's Kokilaben Dhirubhai Ambani Hospital, and my mother
Yes.
still works there as the head of department of anesthesia. But also I have seen I've seen the celebrity that he enjoyed, but I've also seen the tremendous hard work 24/7 that they put in to, and their humanity, and that really taught us how to treat patients and treat human beings as a human being rather than just as a treatment. So I think that it's an amazing feeling that we have, and so many people still come up to me sometimes and say, "Oh, your daughter operated on my father, and he's still alive, and
Yes.
he's still well." And when the cardiologists do the cardiogram again, they say this is an excellent surgery done so many years
Yes.
ago. He's passed away 17 years ago now, and
Yes.
by chance, actually today is the day that I got the call when I was doing my residency that he got a heart attack, and on 22nd is his
So,
memorial service. So we have it online also this time. So that's the first time we are going online for his
really?
memorial service on
Oh
YouTube.
my.
Let's see. It's in Marathi, but let's see. We are all
Let's
geared
see.
up for it.
Yes. Oh my, what a day. And I must say, he blessed us with a hospital in the western suburbs. So that is really a
Yes.
big blessing to all of us. And it also happened to be that he operated my dad as well. So there's a
Right,
personal
you told
connect.
me, and I was surprised because I didn't know for so long. I've seen you so often, and I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how we meet. There's
Okay.
so much tremendous goodwill, and we
So
just
much. Yes.
initially in med school, I was always worried that I have to perform, and everybody expects you to perform at peak, and
You
you don't
have
know
to.
anything.
Yes.
And I wanted to hide the fact that I'm so and so's daughter, but now I'm very
Daughter.
proud
Yes.
of it, and I hope he's proud of me too. So I'm sure he is. So,
Yes.
so
Yes.
that's
Of course. The
it's great
legacy.
to be. Yeah.
Yes. Now, coming to ophthalmology, you mentioned you've been receiving a lot of complaints about eye strain during this time, during the lockdown. What
Hi.
do you think are the other causes, especially in children, that we should be mindful of?
Well, yes, I have been receiving three, four calls almost daily from adults also, and about their kids also. So let me tell you about in two aspects that usually if you see anywhere, even at home or if you when you used to go outside, anytime look around yourself and you'll see somebody on their phone, looking, maybe not one, maybe many people are only on their phones and looking. So basically we use the screen a lot, and even now
Yes,
in the lockdown, adults as well as children are using their screens, gadgets, everything a lot, even
definitely.
TV, and there are some complaints related to that. And one of the things that happens is called the computer vision syndrome, which is now well documented.
Hmm.
And what happens is that usually our blink rate, we blink about 10 to 20 times a minute. But when we are
Yes,
focused on some work or seeing something, watching something, our blink rate might
yes.
decrease to less than half. And then what happens is that
Wow.
tear film doesn't re-lubricate our corneal surface, eye surface, and it
Hmm.
causes what we call as dry eyes. So this happens in both children
Right.
as well as adults, anybody. And also, right now we have a harsh climate because of the heat of. Yeah, my friend has computer vision syndrome too. So in the heat of the
Hmm.
summer, it's very hot when you're outside, so it dries up when you don't blink too much, or you're in the air conditioning, so it's extremes of temperature where again it's dry. So and then you're using your eyes a lot and blinking less. So what happens is you get these dry eyes, which some of the symptoms which you might experience are headaches, dryness, tired eyes,
Net.
or a little bit of
Hmm.
redness. Then because of that you feel like itching, and then you'll rub your eyes a lot, or eyes water. That's paradoxical because
Yes.
initially they become dry, and then that gives a stimulus to our tear glands, that pani dalo, so they water, but that's
Oh,
not
I
good enough,
see.
that's only
Not good.
temporary. So over time, you might even get blurred vision. Like I got a call from a friend saying, "But my vision is blurred." I said, first, let's treat the dry eyes, and the vision will come back. So it's not vision blur
Right.
because it's a temporary. So I feel that, and even in children, let's come to the children. What happens is that currently, even before COVID, there is a increased trend towards increased in myopia. Myopia is the minus number, which is usually all the people who wear specs have a minus number. So the
Minus number.
trend is
Yes.
that early development of myopia, early onset, and fast progression. So in fact, my daughter has a -4 now already at
Oh,
11 years
wow.
of age, because she's a voracious
Hmm.
reader, and she doesn't use the iPad a lot, but read, I cannot stop her from reading, but we'll come to the treatment later on.
Yeah.
But the thing is that so children, the recommendation was that anyway we were encouraging them, advising them that they should play out more, restrict gadget use, and read from a distance, have good posture and all that. So we were already advising that, and we are seeing children with headaches and eye strain,
Hmm.
and it is worrying. And now with the lockdown, it's just terrible because the school is online, so young children,
Yes.
even preschoolers have school online. So
Good
sometimes
online.
1 or 2 hours for the preschoolers, and then for older children maybe 5 or 6 hours online, and then their
Hmm.
recreation. You want them to learn something, they look at it online. Parents are working
Yes.
from home, they don't have that much time, they can't go out, they watch Netflix. So it's really tough. And I won't today tell anybody, the ideal thing to do is to restrict screens. We'll find other ways. But I will still
Ways.
tell you for later on that the recommendation of American Academy of Ophthalmology is for less than 2 years, there should be no screen at all, no screen time at all. and from 2 to 4 years it should be 1 hour in breaks, and for 4 to 8 it should be 2 hours with breaks. And the best thing would be to cast it on the TV, so they watch it from a little bit of distance and
Right.
not in their hands, and stuff like that. And the third thing that I also wanted to tell you is that, so when all of this starts happening, you automatically start touching your eyes, and inadvertently
Yeah.
you will pass on some germs to your eyes. So nowadays we are getting calls of sty, discharge,
Mm.
conjunctivitis,
Mm.
all of that. And the fourth and last thing that's happening commonly is, because it's a summer season, so there's allergic conjunctivitis. So there is redness, watering, and severe itching. So there is some allergic conjunctivitis, especially some people like me who are prone to allergies. There is some of that. So these are the things which I'm getting a lot in terms of symptoms
Okay.
and complaints.
Right.
Does that answer?
And yes, definitely. What are the ill effects and the solutions? And you also spoke about something called blue light blocking. Could you explain that?
Well, I'll come to blue light a bit later, but in the solutions are different for adults and children, obviously.
I see.
In adults, there are three things which you can do immediately. The one thing is that you can, first of all, don't touch your face at all, because anyway in this pandemic we're not supposed to touch our face. And
Face.
yeah, when you have dry eyes and the symptoms which I just mentioned, if you do have them, try to I know that many people cannot reduce the screen time right now. You can have a screen in a good posture. There is a 20-20-20 rule. Now this is very important. If this is the one thing that you can do, it will help everybody. So every 20 minutes, take a 20-second break, and during those 20 seconds, which is your break, don't look at anything near, look 20 feet away or close your eyes. So basically, you give a recovery after every 20 to 30 minutes. And that is, you can, paste it or put an alarm on your phone, or paste it on your computer screen that, 20-20-20. And that, so 20 minutes work, 20-second break, and look 20 feet away in the break. So that is an easy
Okay.
way to remember it. If you do have dry eyes, the best thing would be to buy an over-the-counter lubricant drop, which is like a tear substitute. It could be any company like Pixelube or Refresh Tear, Gentile, any lubricant which has a carboxymethyl cellulose. It's called CMC, carboxymethyl cellulose.
Right.
And if you are going to put it for children, preferably preservative-free. This is harmless. You can wear it, use it for long periods of time, many days, and you can put it from 3 to 8 times a day, and depending upon how your symptoms go. And if it's still bad, then you can put a gel of the same company or same kind of drops, the gel form, at night, so it stays on during the night. Now, as for children, of course, as far as possible, reduce screen time. But right now, I know it's quite difficult. Also,
Unavoidable.
for allergies, keep an eye out for that, and it's always better to seek advice. Do not take over-the-counter drugs. I'll come to that a bit later. But in children, I will not today ask you to, stop screen time or reduce screen time or make them play outdoors. But please do remember that this is important after all of this corona lockdown issues are over. But you need to keep them busy at home. So actually, I asked my daughter, who's 11, that this is the question that might come up. Do you have any advice for me to give? Like, she's 11 and she has the same problem. She said, Mama, there is no way, na. So what to do?
Yes.
So basically, what we are trying to do is during Monday to Friday when there is school, the after school hours we have no screen time, and on Saturday Sunday then she gets screen time, because then that's the time when she doesn't already use the screen a lot. Now,
Yes.
it's easier said than done. I agree. It's not easy for people who are working at home, and you have to do the cooking, cleaning, and your own working from home for office. But if you plan a little bit in advance and get them to help you do the chores at home, get them to take ownership
Yes.
of something that's happening. and or just think about things that they can do without it. Make them come up with things, because then they will be encouraged to do it. If you just tell them, then it's very difficult.
Yes.
They'll just get cranky and tough on you. So, and don't hold yourself to a rigid control. I think right now is not the time.
Yes.
All these issues can be sorted out after 6 months, and
Yes.
do the best that you can, basically, because that's what. But good posture, good light. Maybe you can cast on TV. Get them to do some exercise, looking at some YouTube on TV, or like just dance or something like that. That would be a good thing. Like high quality content while watching
Yes.
the internet would be better. And some of the, you asked me what would be the effects in children. There are many more effects than in adults, because one thing is we cannot control content. The second thing, all the time we cannot monitor it. The second thing is that it leads to screen addiction, and the third thing is it actually leads to lack of concentration in kids later on. Plus, the
Yes.
lifestyle is very difficult to break. So what happens is that this WHO says that if you reduce under age of 5, if you reduce screen content to almost nil, and increase outdoor work, play, this is for later, not during the lockdown, then
Yes.
you will reduce. It's a primary prevention for adolescent obesity, which is now affecting a vast majority of children, even in India.
Yes.
So I think it's good to keep in mind.
Yes, and that's one of the things that we do at the club. I mean, we've got 8.2 acres there, and we encourage children to come and play on the outdoors. And we do nothing indoors. If you notice, there's nothing that we do
Yeah.
indoors except the library when we pick up a book, and during the monsoons when we do things indoors. But yes, like you said, and truly said, it is more important for them to go outdoors and work out. I mean, run around outdoors or do any kind of physical activity outdoors. But of course, not now during this time. This is the
But again,
challenging
I
time.
say the most important for parents is to be calm and happy. So don't stress
Yes.
yourself over making them do something right now. It's okay. All this can be handled later on. And,
Yes,
we
Lon,
should,
yeah.
that's why we are missing the club also.
Yes, of course, I'm sure. Yes. So, there are a lot of home remedies that people recommend. You use cucumber over your eyes, or you use potato slices or skin over your eyes to cool your eyes down,
All
and
good.
you kind of try to do that. All good, yes. So, how much of that is enough, and when do you really need to see a doctor? I mean, how do you know when is it serious and you need to see a doctor?
Okay, so let's say that you just have some headache, eye strain, irritation, minimal redness, which goes away after you sleep, stuff like that. It's probably dry eyes, and you can take
And
the pain
pain here,
here,
maybe.
pain here.
Yes.
It's not like, so the what to look for. So you can take your lubricant, over-the-counter lubricant, and you can use it, and then you don't have. That's okay. I mean, it's harmless and it's good. But and right now, I would not recommend going to any doctor in this lockdown period, or even later on for
Yeah.
social distancing unnecessarily. Lot of ophthalmologists now are doing online consultation, and also they are seeing some patients for emergency purposes. So definitely, if you have redness which doesn't go away, if you have discharge, any kind of discharge coming out of your eyes, any vision loss, or any other problem which doesn't go away in a few days of using your lubricants, I would recommend that you at least call a doctor and see if it's anything serious. Please don't buy over-the-counter drops, because the chemist is not an ophthalmologist, and
Yes.
sometimes they give you steroids, and steroids have
Hmm.
long-term side effects like cataract and
Yes.
glaucoma, which we see a lot of. And also, don't use other people's eye drops. अभी घर में था, उसको अच्छा लगा
Yes.
तो मैंने डाल दिया. No, and then look at the expiry. So once the eye drop is open, ideally, once your use is done for that phase, it should be thrown away. So yeah, other than basic dry eyes or just for checking your number, you should ask an ophthalmologist before starting any treatment if something is really bothering you and hampering your day-to-day life. The second thing is, I wanted to say, people over 40 like me, they are reluctant to put presbyopic glasses. So because the reading glasses, because
Yes.
we feel old. And then, so then they start looking at the screen like this, and trying to squint and see. Actually,
Yes.
and then they'll say it's because of the screen and it's because of this and that. No, as soon as you are 40, please get your number checked. And if you have reading glasses, you can get reading glasses. It'll change your life. It'll make life much simpler. I'm wearing bifocals, and now they make such
Bifocals.
wonderful bifocals, which you can't even see the difference. They're called progressive.
Yes.
So I think there should not be any stigma or anything in your mind, because we are all going to get it, and nothing you do is
Yes.
going to move it away, or no home remedies for that.
Relate.
Just
Yes, that's
your beauty sleep may be better with your peels and your the cucumber.
Yes.
And potato. That's
Cucumbers.
fine. That's fine. Now, just your eyes have to be closed, shut when you put them on.
Yes. True.
And then I forgot to address one more concern that you had.
The blue
about
light.
the blue light. Yes. So
Blue light blocking. Yes.
I have learned this from my friend who's here actually listening to me. So I hope I don't say anything wrong. She's an endocrinologist, hormone doctor, Roshni Sanghani, and my best friend. So she actually explained to me this, because I had to ask somebody whether I'm right on, because ophthalmologists and endocrinologists may have difference of opinion. So currently a lot of people are recommending blue light blocking glasses, but there are some myths. So I would like to bust those myths. First, that they don't prevent you from getting diseases like cataract, ARMD, or reduce your after 40 glasses, the near vision glasses, because those are age related things and they happen over decades. So the blue light glasses are not going to prevent any disease, first of all. Secondly, let's talk about blue light. Blue light is when we have the normal sun rays have blue light. So it's in the visible spectrum.
Right.
It's not something that only comes from our screen. So historically, people would sleep when the sun sets or retire, and they would wake up with the sun. So, and that was ideal.
Yes.
So usually what happens is when the sun sets, the blue light goes out of the atmosphere, and then melatonin is generated by the body, which is a sleep producing hormone, which is necessary for
Yes.
good quality sleep. What the blue light does is that it decreases this melatonin in your body, so you don't get good quality sleep. And right now we all need good quality sleep for our immunity in general. So what happens is we have lights on, we have the screen on almost till we go to sleep. Like we check our messages just before we go to sleep. Ideally, 1 or 2
Yes.
hours before you sleep, you should not be checking any screen, because the night time the screen is giving you some blue light. But if you have to, then you can wear the blue light blocking glasses when you are on the screen, or after dark, or a couple of hours before you sleep, so that the melatonin levels don't get depleted, they remain high, and then you can it helps you fall sleep better. So I think
Yes,
does that
fall
answer the
asleep.
question?
Yes, very much, very, very much. Yeah. Thank you for that. Lastly, a last question for you before we go into the question and answer to the audience. You're not a frontline doctor at the moment during this COVID pandemic. You said that. But you're supporting the medical community and the BMC hospitals. And I know that through our conversation. Can you tell us a little more, and also maybe how we lay people can help? I mean, there are times that we feel, okay, we are privileged, we are sitting safe here, and here are our friends and the doctors we know who are out there fighting this pandemic. So what is happening? If you can throw a little light on it, if you are in touch with the people there, and is there any way we can help?
Thank you so much for that. You are right. I am not on the front lines, and I have very, very high regard for those who are. But I am a full timer at Cooper Hospital, which is a public hospital. So I know what's happening there, and I also have a lot of friends between my family and me. We have a lot of friends who are working on the front line. My sister goes to the hospital many times to treat pediatric surgery patients. And so we know what's happening in various public hospitals. And when we started realizing that the doctors are not getting the equipment that they need to protect themselves, and therefore it's, there might be a panic among the doctors, or the junior doctors are not very well protected initially, before all the government protective equipment started coming. we kind of called in our friends and family and started raising funds to donate. So we have donated a lot of things like PPEs, personal protective equipment, that whole hazmat suit which they wear, and the N95 masks. I mean, these things have become buzzwords and everybody knows them of late. Sanitizers,
Now,
gloves, and all
yes.
that. We managed to raise quite a lot and have given in thousands to Nair, Sion, KEM, Cooper, even other hospitals, JJ, GT, St. George, Kasturba. And many of my residents also are posted in Kasturba, Seven Hills, and Trauma Hospital in Jogeshwari. And now, though we did manage to flatten the curve initially because of the lockdown, there were some breaks in the link. And the thing is that our very special population demographics in Bombay and movements will lead to the surge which we are seeing now, especially in the lower socioeconomic areas. We are very privileged because we are safe. We can afford to keep ourselves safe. But there's no
Yes.
beds available nowadays, and the now, though the equipment has come, but now the requirements are different. Like the masks are still needed, and they need a lot of like sanitizers, gloves, body bags, disposable bed sheets, food for residents, because residents sometimes are working for 12 hours, although they're only supposed to work for 6 to 8 hours. And then, I mean, some Taj Kitchen is giving some of the places, and many other Good Samaritans are giving food, but sometimes they don't have snacks. So a lot of people we have got together, and like we are giving eggs to Sion Hospital, 500 eggs a day. And we are looking into it personally because we are right there and we can see every day what's happening. So
Yes.
and right now is not the time to stop doing this, because we're still
Yes.
right in the middle of it. And I'm sure a lot of members in the club must be already doing through various NGOs. They must be giving or doing on their own. But if anybody is thinking of what they can do, and if anybody is wondering if they can do something, I have put a link. I've written about it in my Instagram post. You can look at it and you can
Okay.
contact me directly. I have no, I can take as many calls for this reason, and so it would definitely be a help. I would be very grateful.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you very much. I think we need to do as much as we can in whatever way we can. And it's great that one of our members is involved. So then we know that whatever we are giving or whatever we are extending is going to the right cause and going to the right route to
Yes,
the people
definitely.
who
I
are
look into it
required.
myself. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. And let's ask the audience now to shower their questions upon us. So if you can type your questions in the comment box, everyone, and we'll take them on. There's one question come up. Does rose water on cotton on the eyes help?
Okay, so cucumber, potato slices, rose water on cotton, on closed eyes. Close your eyes
Closed
and put
eyes.
it on your lids and sleep for some time. It soothes the eyes, and that's about all that it does. Cosmetologists might
It
be able
does.
to tell you better about dark circles, but I would say that one of my big donors and friend is here, who's so. But I have patients come in who have put rose water in their eyes, and please do not put any rose water or any other a liquid in your eyes, because it causes
In your
infection.
eye.
So please don't put any rose water in the eyes, but on the eyes is okay.
Yes. There's another question which has come up. I'm trying to read that. Risha is 16. Can you read that, Charuta? I'm not able. Is 16
International
years
sports
international sports
monthly
person, uses
disposable
monthly
disposable
disposable
lenses while
lenses
playing.
only when she's playing. Is it safe? If we
I
need to
would
do any surgery or treatment,
yeah.
what
So
age would you suggest?
one thing is that so she's 16. You have to check her number. It has to be stable for a period of 6 months at least. It should not be increasing. And the other thing is, we do not recommend laser surgery up to 18 years of age, because that is when she's an adult. And I mean, the eyes may have stopped growing already, but there is a slight change in number sometimes. So we would wait till 18. But I think you should consult your eye doctor to get all the examinations done first and then take a call. Every eye is different. Hi, Rupali.
How far do you recommend lenses over spectacles? Contact lenses, I
How far?
suppose. How much do you recommend contact lenses over spectacals? Are contact lenses a good idea
I
or
don't
spectacles?
wear I don't wear contact lenses.
Contact lenses,
A lot of
yeah.
lot of people ask me, "You're an eye doctor and you're wearing glasses." I said, "I'm wearing the correct glasses." So that is important.
Right.
I contact lenses. What happens is you should not wear contact lenses more than 8 hours a day, which people don't follow, and they wear them for prolonged period of time, which causes some corneal issues and dryness, and also you should be cleaned properly. So the daily disposable contact lenses, though expensive, are the best. But if you have dry eyes, then definitely don't wear contact lenses. Otherwise, I mean, go ahead and wear them, but wear them only for 8 hours a day and clean them properly.
Somebody's asking here, what are the early symptoms for cataract?
Early symptoms for cataract is sometimes people who are wearing near vision glasses, they suddenly start seeing better and they think my vision has improved. So that could be an early symptom. Or they may have a changing number and the new glasses do not help them very much. Or they may have
Yeah.
continuously changing, vision. So that could be, and obviously according to age.
Yes. Tejasvi is asking, which liquid gel or drops can you suggest for 11-year-olds?
I mean, a friend of mine makes Pixelube, so I might say that. But otherwise, Refresh Tears, Gentile, all of these are preservative free. So go for preservative free. And see that it says
Refresh
carboxymethyl
and
cellulose. Gentile, Refresh, Pixelube, Flow Gel, any of those.
Right. If a person has puffy eyes all the time, is there anything to worry about? Has it got anything to do with the eyes, or is it got to do with is it cosmetic?
So it could be either of the two. Puffy eyes could all. One thing is, are you getting good sleep, and are you getting a good nutritious diet? So if you are getting both of that, then the puffy eyes could be either just genetic, or it could just be age, genetic, or something else in the body. So I think once the lockdown is off, you can meet your ophthalmologist and have a look at that, and also check your sleep.
Right. One last question we can take. Anybody wants to ask a question?
Kids want to grow their fingernails in lockdown, but is it safe for eyes? I say that growing nails is never good. So, I'm biased in that. Because I'm a surgeon, so I don't want to grow my nails. So I don't grow my nails. And yeah.
Is it better to wear spectacles when you're working on the computer, or the contact lenses are fine if you don't have any other issues?
Yeah, I mean, when you're working on the computer, you should have good vision. So if your spectacles, you wear spectacles, you wear spectacles. If you wear contact lenses, you wear contact lenses. That's not the concern. The concern is wearing contact lenses more than 8 hours.
Right. Right. I think if we don't have, is there anybody else asking any more questions? I think we have a little more time.
How have you been spending your time during lockdown?
Oh my.
Well, I'm very busy actually. I thought I would be less busy, and I got a stack of books. I've got a library here, and I can't read anything. Like, when we started this work for donating, I'm getting samples.
Yes.
I'm trying on the PPE kits. I'm checking it out. I'm deploying it, and then I'm cooking and I'm homeschooling my daughter. So, hardly any time. But I guess it's the same with all of us.
Yes, we have something or the other to
increase eye infection in kids. Tired eyes.
Right.
I already spoke about tired eyes, but let's say that you can check three things. One is, are you looking at your screen? So I think we can put a screen timer and see how much time we are looking at our screens in the day. And if it's more than 8 hours, which is also a lot, But I know a lot of people are doing even that. But once you start looking at it, you'll realize that it's a lot. And you can see if you're getting good sleep. And if you're looking at your screens too close, so then you shouldn't have tired eyes. Otherwise, get your number checked afterwards. After the lockdown is
All
over.
right. I think that was the, yeah, yes. Last question. I'm being
Thank
prompted
you.
that we are nearly reaching our time up. Before Instagram asks us to just stop and cuts us off, let me say thank you very much, Charuta, for being here today with us. On behalf of
Thank you.
everyone, I think you've extended so much of tips and knowledge and ways that we can keep our eyes safe during this time.
20,
We can tend to
20,
ignore it.
20, 20, 20.
2020. Yes, and on behalf of all of us, we thank all the doctors that who are working tirelessly in the front lines and keeping the COVID at bay, and of course the tremendous and the wonderful job that you are doing to support them at the back end. Thank you
Thank you
very
so
much
much,
once again.
Sarina. Thank you. This was enjoyable.
Yeah, and
Not scary at all.
I hope it won't be long till we see each other soon.
Yes, sure, sure. Thank
Yes,
you.
thank you. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye bye.